Shalom, peace, family. I'm coming back again with another video. You might see a weird screen because I'm supposed to low-key be training, but I kind of was listening to this video, and I guess you would say the spirit just came over me, and now I feel like I have something to say. So here I am making another video. So I was watching this video on, I believe the woman name is Natasha Grace, her channel, and on her channel she was showing a white woman pretty much talking about she received a word from God and get the sin out. If you're gonna sin, get the sin out now, get the sin out now, turn your life over, get your life right now before it's too late. And then she started going into that people who are trying to serve God pretty much are called to help the lost, and which partly I agree with that, as far as people who are trying to serve the Most High, that a lot of us are called to, help the lost people who are lost and confused. And of course, I do agree with what she was saying as far as, if you don't have your life on track now, get it right now. Like if you didn't have it right before, get it together now. But then she goes into, leading people to Jesus. And then I really started putting two together when she is saying, time is running out and lead people to Jesus. And for some reason, that just, both those two key words clicked. Those words tie it all together for me, And I'm just sitting here thinking like, people really be off. A lot of people are off. A lot of people are missing the mark and missing the point with a lot of things. And so this is going to be a spiritual rant for me, or just a rant. A lot of people are off spiritually. A lot of times people forget the whole basis that life is spiritual and that this world is temporary. Okay. This life experience is temporary. One day you're going to leave your body and you're going to have to go somewhere. That people really honestly forget that as they go about their day-to-day life. You are dealing with spiritual warfare. Okay. And a lot of things manifest in the spiritual first and come in the physical. But people think it's reverse. People will focus on their body more than their spirit when they don't even realize that if you work on your spirit, your body will reflect your spirit. If that makes sense. Because even like we're eating, right? Even the process of eating is spiritual. If you're eating all healthy things, right? Just like fruits and vegetables. The stuff we're mainly supposed to eat, right? Fruits and vegetables. If you eat fruits and vegetables, right, consistently, your body is going to reflect what you're putting into your body. It will. So, even like how they call this world, I believe it's called what, the temporal world, temporal. So, this whole experience here is temporary. So I don't know. It's just like people are off, and it's just really annoying to see at this point. A lot of people are off, and a lot of people don't realize that there are agents being used by the enemy. Some people think wholeheartedly that they are being used for good, but don't know that they're being used for bad, just to put it in simple terms. There's people out here thinking that it's a good thing to lead people to Jesus. And then I want to know, how is people supposed to be led to Jesus if, never mind. But actually, I'll expound on that, right? If people look up in their Bible apps the keywords Savior, Messiah, and then the day of the Lord, If we know that in the Bible, the day of the Lord, when they say Lord or Lord of hosts, they're talking about the Most High. When you see the big letter LORD, it's talking about the Most High. If the day of the Lord is about the Most High, it's the day of the Most High, pretty much. The day of Yahweh. What is this whole the Messiah coming back thing? And then if you want to even tie into the Messiah, well, if the Messiah is coming back and the Messiah, quote unquote, is who now? After people look it up, you will really find out who the Messiah is. So some stuff we was even falling for was just off. And then people really need to think about in this day and age, right now, we know that the enemy time is up, is being cut short. All the foolery, everybody is gonna be seen with what's that term called? With your skirt showing with your pants down. Everybody's gonna be seen. Your sins are gonna come to the forefront. Your all your iniquities is gonna be shown. It's gonna be reflected to you. You're gonna see it through your dreams or whatever, or through certain life experiences, stuff you need to work on, and other people are going to see it. This whole veil of people playing around and playing games with themselves and the Most High, that stuff is over with. And a lot of people are just off, and they're leading people astray, and I don't think that that's fair. And I think it's now time for people who, if you're really serious about being saved and delivered and getting to heaven, getting to the kingdom and this and that, then you have to be open-minded to the fact that some of the things you thought you knew, they were wrong. You was lied to. We have to realize we was lied to about everything. If these people didn't lie to us talking about a man named Christopher Columbus came and blah, 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 like, and it was a white Christopher Columbus that came. If they lied to us about who we are, where we came from, the whole, everything about us, like, what? You telling me you think that you think you just found the truth? That finding the truth is gonna be so easy. If you realize that, and I'll reword that, if we sit here and think about how much that we have been lied to our whole life about a lot of things, then why would we think, as soon as we got into the quote-unquote truth, that it would just be safe and so easy? Like, this is it. This is all I have to know. This is all I'm going to learn. It was that Yeshua was black. And, heck, that's all they lied to us about, was that Yeshua was black. Are you serious? And then that's it. Read the Bible. Try to follow all the 613 laws or the 10 Commandments, and that's it. Boom. Your key to heaven. Ain't nothing been easy before. Why would it be easy now? Spiritual growth. You're going to be spiritually growing, or you're supposed to be your whole life up until you die. There's always going to be elevation, just like with yourself. There's always something to work on and improve on. People need to realize that. You can't be so sure of yourself and so sure that you just know the truth and then this is just it. There's no more up to go. There's nowhere else to go. When the term is what? There's nowhere else to go but up. If you at the bottom, ain't nowhere left to go but up. We're going to keep going up till we all the way up. Right? So that's mainly all I have to say. A lot of people, we have to realize we've been lied to about everything. So, heck, you might as well be open-minded to the truth. You might as well be open-minded to some of the things you're going to find out along the way in this journey of trying to figure out the truth, who we really supposed to be praying to, all this and that. And then also another thing, why would the Most High, if the downfall of Israel was serving other gods, and we're supposed to be turning back to the Most High, how was we turning back to another person besides the Most High? Can somebody please make that make sense? And then I will say that again. If the whole downfall was that we were serving other gods and idols, then why would we be doing that again? Wouldn't we just go straight directly to the source, the Most High? Because why would he say that? And then why would it be the day of the Lord, the day of the Most High? So I guess just research, studying to show yourself. And I'm kind of tired of him. Study to show yourself approved. Yeah, study. Just go study. Go read for yourself. The problem is people are not sitting down reading for themselves with the open mind. Pour out what you know. Sit down and read. Stop listening to people on the internet all the time. I mean, I don't know. It's like, get real, people. You got to get real. You got to get real. You just got to get real with yourself. Everybody know at the end of the day, you got to sit down and read and learn for yourself. It's nice to know that it's other people out here going through what you're going through, and you got people that's with you, you got friends, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to sit down and learn. It's no different than being in school. Your butt had to sit down and do your work yourself. You couldn't cheat. You got caught cheating. What you got? In trouble. You have to sit down and do the test yourself. Your life is your test. You have to finish this mug, not nobody else. You cannot cheat it either. You have to figure out the answers, the right answers to the test, and get whatever grade you're going to get on your test. It's your life. So yes, it's nice to listen to other people. It's nice to listen to people's videos. Hey, because, sometimes that's how you learn new information. But at the end of the day, if people got off the dang on internet sometimes, like half of the day, and just sat down in a room and just prayed in something, or just sat down in silence for a minute, maybe you will hear the voice. Maybe you will feel the Holy Spirit. I don't know, just maybe. I'm just saying, people really need to get real. People just need to get real, And excuse the way I'm coming at whomever, the way I'm saying it. Just excuse the way I'm saying it, but it's just like, come on now, we just gotta get real. Like you're gonna have to put in the work yourself. At the end of the day, when we be on the internet, you be watching rich people talking about how they got these businesses and how they get to the top, and they talk about the sacrifices they had to make and this and that. I mean, they had to do that to get to where they at. Like if it takes that to get some money or whatever, what do you think it's gonna take for the spirit, for the spirit to grow? Even though we do know, like, that was probably a bad example because people do be lying low key and they do be finessing to get their way to the top. So anyway, scratch that example. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. I mean, the way they make it look to get, they be trying to tell people how to get to this just luxurious spot physically. Like, what do you think it's going to take to get to this luxurious spot spiritually? Because life is spiritual. What you do here in the temporal world, the flesh world, whatever, the physical world, my bad, not whatever, same different, whatever. Anyway, whatever we do here is going to affect where we go somewhere else. So it's just like, I don't know, put two together, people. We have to figure this out. Like, it's your life, it's your spirit, it's your soul. Like, I don't think people realize that. You cannot try to lump your soul with somebody else. Like, this is your soul in jeopardy. Like, at the end of the day, I have to go through my own spiritual journey because it's my soul. It's my soul in jeopardy. It's my soul hanging out in the wind. Like, I have to figure it out. It's no different than everybody else. Like, if you want to know something, sit down and read. And then if you want to talk to somebody else about it, then you can do that after you read. If you're going to watch people videos, if you haven't read the Bible and you're watching other people videos about the Bible, now you do realize when you sit down and read it, you're low-key taking on the other person's view instead of having your own view when you sit down and read it. If you would have came to the video and you read at least some of the stuff first, then you'll be like, okay, actually, I came to this conclusion on my own. Like, I hear what you're saying, but, I have this conclusion and I hear your conclusion. Maybe I'll take that on, maybe I won't. You know, just saying. You know, the enemy time is cutting short. The time is cutting short, and a lot of people have to wake up, and a lot of people just need to read. It's not even that hard. You're gonna have to sit down, read, fast, pray, seek the Most High on your own. Like, can't nobody else do that for you. You know, we all have to go through this. We don't have to go through this alone, but it's still like it's like if you really want to look at it, it's more like an individual journey around other people. You know what I'm saying? And I hope what I'm saying makes sense, and it really like, I feel like what I'm saying is a whole cohesive thought, and hopefully it's not like I'm just jumping around or whatever. But it's kind of like, your own journey spiritually is like you're having this spiritual journey around other people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us may be going in the same direction, and then a lot of us may not be. You know, that's all I'm saying. And I'm just in flow right now, so I'm really just talking. I'm just talking in flow right now. Hopefully it makes sense. If it didn't, hey, it is what it is. I'll come back with another video if it didn't make sense, if people got questions, or I don't know. However, yeah, I'm low-key supposed to do training, so that's why the screen look like that. And I just want to say these thoughts because I just had to get it out. And I just feel like doing a video on it. Like, it just, yeah. It just, some stuff, I think people just make it harder than what it is. And then it just don't make sense to me. Like, if you're really a truth seeker, like you say, then you have to be open to the fact that you may have to go through some changes. You may have thought you have gotten to this answer, but you didn't. This is really what it is. Stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. But that's pretty much all I have to say. I think I said everything I want to say. So stay strong, prayed up, blessed out there, family. That's really about it. That's all I got, y'all. Anyway, yeah, family, that's it. Stay strong and peace.